Good morning, everybody. So glad you were here. My name is Robbie Verbala, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Bern, North Carolina. I want to welcome you to my Facebook Live. I'm going to just chit-chat for a few minutes and let people join in. When you join, say hello so we know you're here. And I see I'm up on my computer, so I'm going to go fix that so I can see when people come in. I forgot to turn off my sound. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go. Shoo, that was close. Hey, Renee. All right, I got it. Glad I saw you come in today. I don't know what happened. I never saw your name pop up the other day, and it was like, I have no clue. Who knows? It's Facebook. I have a fun idea that I did. I ran across the idea, and it wasn't what I thought it was, but I kind of did what I thought it was. And then I got to thinking, I wonder if you can take this idea and do it with pattern paper. So I'm going to give it a try today. Hey, Carol. I got a big brown box the other day. Actually, it came yesterday, and I haven't opened it, so I'm going to open it here. I think it's all the supplies for my class. So I just thought it would be so much fun to open it and show you all the things that I get. Sometimes I order for class, and then I throw in some extra things. So, I don't even remember what's in here. It's, I placed it earlier this week, and I have been running, so I hope you guys have good weather where you are. It's kind of overcast today. I think we're supposed to get rain, but I'm not positive. Maybe it did it overnight, but it didn't look like it when I took Bijou out this morning, but who knows? Did you guys see the sale that's going on? The mini Stampin' Cut machine is on sale, and a bunch of other stamp sets. 20% off. Now, I'm debating about the mini machine, and here's why. I do classes here at my house, and I do them online, also the same class online, but here at my house, I can have anywhere from 3 to 5, 6 ladies at a time. And if there's a lot of die cutting, every time it backs up because of it. Well, I have 2 big shots. I have a third one that's not put together. Hey, Ruth. So I was thinking, I'm limited space-wise where I can set it up. So I was thinking if I got a third one and got the mini one, I could set up 3 cutting stations and use the mini one for those tiny dies that that would fit in there. Most of the dies do, but that's what I'm thinking of. So I think I'm going to be placing an order the next few days so I can get it. And because it's small, it takes up very little space. So I figured it would be a good investment. So I'm going to give it a try and see what happens with it. I don't have the big one because I have 3 big shots. Why would I need a 4th machine? And to be honest with you, my next machine is going to be electric. So I'm debating. Sizzix has come out with a new one. I want to wait a little while so they can work out the bugs with it, but I want an electric one. I'm getting old and cranking and cranking and cranking. It's not good for the shoulder. So it's like, I'm thinking I need to, oh, I'm glad you have it, Ruth. Yeah, I'm hoping that it'll solve my problem because, I'm going to have 5 ladies here in 2 weeks' time doing a class. And I'm thinking, but a little one I could set up, because I usually set up one here on my desk and then I move my cutting area over here. Hey, Barb, and set up one here. Hey, Janice, but I'm thinking the mini one I could set up possibly on my other desk over there, and then I would have 3 spaces. So be looking for that. Plus I can use it in my videos because I don't usually videotape my die cutting because I have to move the machine and everything else. But with the mini one, I might be able to. All right, now, since I'm gonna open up my big brown box, I'm gonna get ready and flip this around because I don't wanna take up too much time. All right, so if you're the type that gets dizzy, close your eyes, because I'm going to flip myself upside down, and then I'm going to flip this, but I've got to raise it. So close your eyes, because here I go. All right. Give me a minute. I've got to adjust it. Boy, that one is tight. All right, I think I got it. I'm close enough anyway. All right. You can open your eyes. I'm gonna adjust it a little bit more. I'll have to adjust it again, but at least you can see it. This is a huge box. It's probably, maybe 18 by, well, it's not exactly square. Well, maybe it is 18 by 18. All right, let's see what's inside here. And like I said, I have not opened it. Okay. All right, it always comes with extra packaging and my packing slip. Ooh, look at this. All right. I have, one of the things in my class are the brushed brass butterflies. So everybody who took the class is getting one of these. I have those. For my beginners class, I had some people order some kits. I have one lady who ordered Sentimental Rose. Another one did Notes of Cheer. What's this one? The Kerchief Card Kit and the Notes of Cheer. So I have those. I'm just going to put them back here. I don't want to put them on my chair because I won't have any place to sit down when we're done. The other thing they're getting in the class is the Shimmery Crystal Effects. So I have a bunch of those. All right, so I've got that. We're using the tulip paper. So I have packages of that. I've got 4 packages, so that makes 8 kits. So I've got those. I needed some paper, so I checked it. I ordered some Blushing Bride and some Night of Navy and some Balmy Blue. And then I also, as part of the class, we're taking a piece of this craft paper and we're going to make faux wood, and I'm going to show them how to do it. So they get a couple of pieces of this. And then I ordered some bags because I was out and they've been out of them. I used these for my classes. And then I also got Petal Pink and Pool Party. I'm trying not to order too much paper because I don't know if there's going to be a color refresh or not. So we'll see. If there's not, no big deal, but I don't want to be caught with a bunch of paper if it is. Now, give me a few minutes to adjust this a little bit. Let's see if I can do it this way. Yes. All right, I think I got it. This is just adjusting. I didn't have to flip it any. I am so close to being straight, it isn't funny. That is not normal for me. All right. I'm going to slide this over just slightly so I know that I'm in and up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Here's the card we're going to do. Now, if any of you know, I can't even remember the name of it. I think it's called like triple time stamping, but this is a different version. Usually when you do the triple time stamping, you have a large panel, a smaller panel, and then a small panel, and you stamp on top. I kind of like this idea of the 3 panels that are different sizes for interest. This one is done a little differently. What I did for this one is I cut this piece, and this piece, and stacked them. and then stamped on it. So that's it. But I thought, can we do this with pattern paper? Now, if this doesn't work, I do have the paper cut. So we will see. All right, I'm going to slide that over. Hopefully it's still in the camera. I will see. If not, I'll adjust it. I thought it would be fun to show you how to do it with the Waves of the Ocean pattern paper. And I'm pairing it with the Oceanfront stamp set. So these two panels are going to be the pattern paper, and this one is going to be my image. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works. To figure this out, what I did was I measured from here to here, and I cut a piece of pattern paper that was the length and then that width. This is the pattern I used, all right? Then I thought, okay, how am I going to cut that out? And I thought, what about the stitched rectangle dies? And I just found one that's close to it. Now I may have to adjust it a little bit because this is about 3/8 of an inch shorter than this panel. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put it down straight, and I'm going to put this, and I'm going to butt this edge right up against the edge of the pattern paper, and I'm going to center it, and then I'm going to tape it in place. So this is me getting creative on the fly. So we'll see if it works. So I'm going to cut this and see how it's just butted right up against it. All right, it's off just a little bit, so let me adjust that. Yeah. Okay. For some reason, it wants to, all right, it goes there. I'm just going to do it that way. All right, so I'm going to cut this out. So cross your fingers this works. Hopefully it does. And we'll find out. If it doesn't, we'll just make it with the pieces that I cut to the size. But I just thought this was a great way to kind of use your paper without wasting it, because I'll show you, and I got to be very, very careful here with this that I don't rip it. So I'm going to pull it off. There we go. When I cut this out, I used a strip and I cut it in to the dimensions I needed. But it occurred to me this morning as I was having my breakfast, I was going, wait a minute, that's not how that technique works. So I thought, let me see if I can do it with pattern paper, and it might work. I'm so excited. I did not worry about this. This will show, but I'm not worried. If it bothers you, then just cut it a little bit wider. Cut this one with the stitched rectangles and this one with the stitched rectangles, but I didn't. So there we go. All right, I'm going to set this aside and hope this works. Now, I am pairing it with the blue foil paper that's part of this suite. I want to say suite. I don't know if it is or not, but it's part of the, yeah, I guess it is. I did not get the stamp set. And I can see that already that this is not the right size. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off about 1/2 inch. Let me see if that works. I had to get it wide enough to get this piece. This one works like so. It needs to be cut off some. So let me try cutting off like 1/2 inch of this. So I guess there are some downside to it. Let's see if that's the right size now. Nope, still too long. All right, let's cut like 3/8 of an inch and see what I get. I think that one might work. It has to have a border for it to look right. Yes, that's going to work. So I've got that. Now I've got to cut this one down. This one is actually 3 5/8, and I need 1/4 of an inch, so I need to do it 3 and, well, it might not be 5/8. Yeah, I want to make sure I don't cut it too much. I'm going to come back just a little. I'm going to do it at 3 3/4. Oh, I cut it too much. Darn, darn, darn. All right, I'll just cut this one down. Let me get this in here. Let's see there. I'll cut it down too. So it's trial and error. Hey, Carol. Till you find what works. A little bit more. Another 1/8 of an inch. This one might work. You need the border all the way around. Oh, not quite. Another 1/8 of an inch will do it. Because that helps hide the spacing. Okay, that's got it. I got it now. All right, so there's that. So let's get this put together. I don't know how this is going to work on the all right, come on. There we go. I don't know what, sometimes I just don't flick it right, and I think I get going too fast. I don't know how this is going to work on this paper, but we'll find out. All right, so I'm going to put this here. And I know you're wondering, well, why did you cut off those edges? Because when I put that other piece on top of here, you would have seen it hang off. Because see, this is going to go on like this. So you would have seen it hang off. So that's why. All right, I may need to clean the top of this. I think I'm going to after this one. All right, now I'm going to put this on here, but before I connect the two, I have to make sure my paper goes the same way, and it goes on like this. See what happens? It doesn't match up. So you have to match up your paper. So I'm going to put a strip here and a strip here to hold it in place. All right. Oops, you've got to watch. All right. You have to kind of watch the top and the bottom so that you don't see the edge of the paper. So there's that. Now where's my card base? I had everything together. What did I do with my card base? Did I leave it up here? No. I have a Coastal Cabana card base I was going to put with it. Well, darn. Let me see if I have another one over here already cut. No, as usual. Give me a minute. Maybe I wasn't going to do it on Coastal Cabana. No, I wasn't. I was going to do it on white because I didn't like the look. I thought it was too much coastal. And I don't see my white paper either. Darn. Nothing like missing everything. I don't know what I did with it. All right, so I'm going to fold this. And I'm not going to add a sentiment to this one. I don't know. Hey, Betty Ann. I don't know what I'll use it for, so I will add it later. All right, now this piece goes on over here. And then we're going to do, see, it's going fine now. Maybe I needed to clean it. Who knows? All right, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to center it So I'm looking at my spacing, top and bottom and the side. Got that. Now, here's my piece, and it's a tiny piece that goes on top of here. But I thought I would give it a try to see how many of you have played along with my sketch. Don't miss out. I'm looking for another scrap paper. Create your card and share it with us. All right, you still have a few days left. I'm going to move this on here and just, I'm going to stamp it. So I pulled in from the stamp set. This is the first time I've played with this one, so it'll be interesting. I've done the grass, or the sand, the sea, the sky, and this grass. And I am using, oh, that one doesn't have a thing on it. Balmy Blue, Sahara Sand, Coastal Cabana, and Granny Apple Green. I gotta put the thing on it. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the sea. And I'm going to do the sea in Coastal Cabana, and you'll find out why. Because it's such a small piece, I'm going to kind of go at it differently. That's kind of dark. I may off-stamp it. Yes, I think I will. All right, and I'm going to put it right about there. All right, now. So there's my sea. Then I'm going to add my sand, and the sand goes down like this. Now, it's at an angle, so I'm going to have to stamp it again. So I'll be stamping it 2 times. But here we go. All right, let me move this out of the way. All right, and then you can see where the divots are, where you kind of need to match it up and just to overlap it slightly. So there's that. And then I think I'm gonna off stamp it, and I'm gonna flip it around, and I'm gonna use the wider section. Ooh, not bad. It looks like that's where it's wet and that's where it's dry. Sometimes things work out when we don't think they will. All right, I'm going to do my sky next, which is, where's my sky? That's my water. Here's my sky. It's over here. I was going, I got the sky. Now, if you have I didn't pull it out, but if you have the New Horizons bundle, it has birds in it. This one doesn't. You could very easily add the birds in the sky, and I'm going to use the bottom because it's not straight, it's jagged, and I overlapped it a little. It's really dark. And then my Granny Apple Green is going to be my grass. I am so excited this worked. I never know if something's going to work. So I'm going to add some grass down here and there. I think this is going to be a cute card, ladies. And I just did it on the fly, just playing around. All right. So I've given you an idea of how to do it with your pattern paper. Because sometimes we, like this, it's not conducive for the triple time stamping. But this is. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? I'm going to pop this one up. I didn't on this, I kept it flat, but I want to pop this one up. Since it is an entirely different, it's not the same stamp, it's okay it'll be fine to pop it up. It'll just give it a little bit more interest. So there we go. And I'll bet I don't have my pokey tool over here because I was using it at my desk yesterday. And I don't think I brought it over. I think it's still over there. Yep, there it is. I can grab it real quick. I'm going to go looking for another long pokey tool. Hopefully I can find one. I don't think they're called pokey tool. I think they're called piercing tools. But I'm going to see because I really like the long one. All right, here we go. And this one goes right about there. It is not centered, but that is okay. I mean, side to side. It is centered top to bottom. There it is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I love it when my ideas work out. Sometimes they don't, but this one did. So what do you think? I went from the triple time stamping using stamps to using pattern paper and made my own stamp or a stamped image. Such a cool idea. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. I love it. I may have to include something like this in my class. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Because I was thinking of using the ocean front. So I've got to be looking for some different ideas, but I think this is a great way to use this this stamp set and to really highlight the paper with it. Oh, thanks, Carol. And this was just on the fly. This occurred to me this morning that what I was going to do, because I had cut the pattern paper, which I have no idea what I did with. I threw it somewhere. I think it's over here. Yeah. See, I had cut the paper for this piece and this piece, but they didn't match up. This way it matches up, and I love it. Now you could always do it this width with a piece, the other piece of pattern paper on top. So a piece of this that matches that, like similar to this, and have the three pieces there. And thanks, Ruth. Thanks, Carol. And not having it seen, but I love the scene for it. I just think it's a great way to use your stamps and think outside the box, so to speak. All right, it's time to flip this up because it's almost 11 o'clock. Now, I have not posted the pictures or the measurements. I'm going to do that when I'm done and I go back downstairs. I'll take the pictures and post it. So it'll be up. It may not be exactly at 11:30, but somewhere around there, so you can see the measurements and all. But I think this worked out really good. I'm really pleased with it. All right, if you're the type that gets sick, close your eyes because I'm getting ready to flip myself up again. 1, 2, 3, close. Okay, open your eyes. I had to do a little bit of extra with this because it's up higher than normal. So I couldn't just flip the thing down, which is what I usually do. So I love this card. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be trying this idea with other things. And I love this shimmer paper, this foil paper. I've gotten the foil before, but I'm loving the colored foil. Usually it's the gold, silver, copper, bronze, you know, those kind of colors. But this is really pretty. And my colors, all the colors that I used for my image came from the back of the paper. There is Balmy Blue in this paper. There's Coastal Cabana. The Sahara Sand is not there, but I pulled Sahara Sand rather than the Crumb Cake because I think Sahara Sand isn't as dark as Crumb Cake. So I did the Sahara Sand, but Granny Apple Green is in there. It's not on these pieces, but it is kind of in the corner of that one. So all my colors came from there, the back of the paper. So if you struggle with colors, look at your pattern paper you're using and pick your colors from there. And then what I do is I will sometimes put colors into the My Color Lab and see what comes up. And then I start playing with them because you can mix and match. I don't know if you guys know about this. Here it is. But it's this. But see, there are my colors at the top. But if you put in, I put in Coastal Cabana. So all I did was tap to get rid of them because I'm on my iPad. And if I do a search, look at all that comes up. So there's lots of ideas, and then you can scroll through. Okay, come on. Why are you not? Oh, there it goes. It's scrolling now. So all of these are different color combinations. And if I say, oh, well, I wonder what it would look like with this one. I'm going to go back. There's the two grapes. So if you touch Highland Heather, it goes up in there. I hit it twice. It's slow this morning. So then you can see that, and then you can do a new search with those colors. So this is a great site to use. If I get stuck on colors, this is what I do. Or if I know I have one color I want to use, I just search for it and then come up with all the different color combinations and put them, pick and choose and put them up there. I mean, this is a great way if you're looking for, look at Coastal Cabana, Highland Heather. Pool Party is too close to me. I'm looking for, let's do Flirty Flamingo. Oh, look at that one. Aren't those great Easter colors? Coastal Cabana, Highland Heather, and Flirty Flamingo. So you can get lots of color ideas. So I just start playing. And I put in the Pool Party. It was too close to the Coastal, so I took it out and put in Flirty Flamingo. And that's how I do it. This site is fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. It's been around for a while, but it's got all of our, I'm going to see if I can do this. I don't know. Hold on. It's got all of our regular colors, the 4 different collections, but then it also has the in colors, the current in colors. Now, what will happen is sometimes, let me see if any of them come up, even though I'm not seeing any. Sometimes you can put in, oh, here's one. This one. All right, this one has lovely lipstick. You can't select it, but you can find it come up in other colors that you have. So, I mean, if you've got retired colors, you may find them come up in these, and then you can see your color combinations. So check that site out if you have not. I have it just saved as a tab on my iPad because my iPad's up here all the time. And hey, Linda. And I just love it. Linda, you're going to want to watch the replay. Oh my gosh. This is the card we did today. And this is my original. So make sure you check out the replay. All right, ladies, I'm going to get ready and go. I'm going to go downstairs and finish my tea. I got to clean my blocks and put things away first. And then I'm going to post the pictures and the measurements. Now, these measurements are what I used. You can adjust the measurements as you want. If you want this panel bigger, you can get it bigger. So just think about what size you want them. I will give you the measurements for this one, and you can just adjust accordingly. And if you want to use the pattern paper with an image, I'll give you the pattern paper measurements, and it's just going to be the full size, and then you just kind of play with it. So thanks for coming in, guys. If you make a card using my sketch. Don't forget. Post it. I've got it posted. It's a post down further, and it's you have to link. You can post as a comment there and add it. If it doesn't work, and it should, but if it doesn't, send me your card and I'll post it. So try my sketch. Let's play. All right. I'm going to go. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll be back Monday night with a new sketch at 7:30 p.m. So join me and see how to make a card with a different sketch. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.